Sierra Leone, the land of the mountains, has about 10 million people in the country. Hello, I'm Dr. Sri Banerjee, core faculty for the College of Health Science and Public Policy at Walden University. And today I wanted to talk about Sierra Leone. The mountain lion is the official translation of Sierra Leone. And so there's a lot of different things with Sierra Leone that's distinct from other countries. One of the big borders are with Guinea and Liberia. And similar to Liberia, the capital is Freetown. So similar to Liberia, Sierra Leone was also relocating some of the previous slaves after slavery was abolished. They were relocated. Some of them, hundreds of thousands of people, were relocated into Liberia and Sierra Leone, and so they have a lot of different mixtures of ethnic groups. One of the most ethnically diverse in Africa. Unfortunately, there's a lot of different lot of different problems going on. There was a civil war where children died, a lot of women and children died, and whatnot. So let me go into a little bit more detail here. This over here is a photo of Freetown, Liberia. This is the capital. Not too developed, but still pretty considerable. This is all in the ocean, so it's a pretty considerable populated city. So here is another beautiful vista of the ocean on the coast of Sierra Leone. And then here is the map of Sierra Leone with Liberia and Guinea being borders. So this is what I was talking about. And then Freetown is right on this ocean. And then this is Sierra Leone Cultural Festival. A lot of people watching here, and they're acting and kind of like dancing. And here's another beautiful picture of one of their oceans, beaches. And then here's a New Year festival celebration. A lot of people gathered together. And so I wanted to go over what I did is I looked at these pictures and then I went into artificial intelligence and tried to pull up what was Sierra Leone made of. So again, about 10 million people, neighboring countries, Guinea and Liberia, which I already went over. Some of the highlights of this country: rich cultural diversity. About 18 to 19 different ethnic groups live among 8 to 9 million people. Major natural resources include diamonds, and a lot of the blood diamonds that has been talked about at the West, like Hotel Rwanda. But this is not Rwanda, this is Sierra Leone. And some of the natural resources are bauxite, diamonds, rutile, and iron ore. Um, there's a chimpanzee sanctuary as well. Now, what I did is I looked into the history just because some of this is very interesting. Some of the ethnic groups include Temne, Mende, Limba, and local people. Trade networks connected the region with other parts of West Africa long before Europeans arrived. So there was a lot of different components, a lot of different trades that were going on already. Um, so Lion Mountains is what it's named. So the transatlantic slave trade took place between the 1500s to the 1800s for 300 years, so that's a considerable amount. European traders established coastal forts and trading posts. One important site was Bunsey Island, a British slave trading center where enslaved Africans were shipped mainly to North America and the Caribbean. So a lot of people in the West are of Sierra Leone heritage. The province of Freedom was founded in 1787. 1792, black loyalists from Nova Scotia established Freetown. And a lot of thousands of formerly enslaved Africans talked about this before, rescued from slave ships by the British Royal Navy, were settled here. This created the Creole community whose culture and language became influential across Sierra Leone. So independence was gained in April 27, 1961. That's when Milton Margai became the country's first prime minister. Now here is the civil war I was talking about. This civil war took place for about 10 years, more than 10 years. And so there was a lot of conflict. The Revolutionary United Front was the rebel group, and they launched an insurgency against the government. And during this time, during this 10-year period, there was a lot of civilians died. There was child soldiers, and then conflict over diamond resources, blood diamonds. Um, so the United Nations British troops, peacekeeping forces helped stabilize the country. And then President Ahmad Tejan Kaba in 2002 was sworn in. And by the way, the Christians are one of the minorities. Muslims are majority in this country. Finally, what is going on right now are the Ebola virus disease outbreak, economic development and corruption, and governance reforms. So there's a lot of inflation going on even now because of the increased energy prices, because of the other wars that are going on in the Northern Hemisphere. But they're resilient. They have cultural diversity, and they also have the potential of tourism. So this is in a nutshell what Sierra Leone is. A lot of people in the West are unaware of what this culture represents and what the country represents. And so I urge you to go through this video and take a look at what Sierra Leone is made of. This has made some sense. Thank you for listening.